Guys, over the past few years, decades, people have kind of tried to reason with the whole idea of where exactly we are going as youths and what exactly is it that we're supposed to be doing as people to kind of defeat the whole idea of what exactly culture is about, especially when we look at countries like my own, which is Zimbabwe. I'm proudly Zimbabwean, but I'm not proud to be a Zimbabwean, which is like two totally different things. Not because of politics, not because of religion, but naturally because we don't exactly know where we are going as a country, to the extent that there are certain things that we just choose not to do. For example, here, if you're seen wearing a mini skirt, you're considered to be uncultured, you're considered to be a whore, or worse, people just say weird stuff to you. You know, some people actually strip you off naked. Well, people used to do that. People don't exactly do that anymore. But just know that you always be a topic of discussion. Here, it's a Christian country, and you do not go to church on Sunday. It's supposed to be a thing. If you're not going to church on Sunday, you're definitely going to the seventh day. That's just how it is. If you're not going to a Pentecostal church, you're definitely going to Roman Catholic. That's just the way it is. So when we look at the whole idea of culture, I, for one, have a point that I really want to stress out to youths out there. What exactly is it that you're doing to kind of help us as people to go along the lines of we are modernizing, but we are not taking away our culture? What exactly is it that you youths are doing out there to kind of bring technology into Africa, but not necessarily taking everything? Because the moment you start taking up change and all that, you don't want to be in a situation where you're taking up everything to the point that you don't know what limit is. And when you don't know what limit is, that's when you see disaster striking. That's when you see a lot of unnecessary things happening to you and happening to your own country. I don't even want to talk about democracy, but there are certain things that certain countries don't exactly pay attention to, that I feel like as people, we really need to consider those things. And I don't want to get into politics, so I'll just move on. There's also the other issue of social status. Just because I'm black does not mean I'm poor. Just because I'm white doesn't mean I don't have money, or I have money, or I have a pet chinunu, or whatever it is. It just means that my skin color is pale. It does not mean anything more than that. Just because I'm lighter skinned doesn't necessarily mean that I have more money than you, just because you're darker. It's not always the case. Racism has always been there, and it will always be there. But the people who are going to start removing that whole evolution from going on are us as black people, because we are racist against each other. One thing that people don't really realize, one thing that people don't really look at, is that we are racist against each other. Just because I'm light-skinned doesn't make you any darker than me. It just means I was born that way. Respect yourself. Youths out there, let's find solutions to our problems. It only takes one person to pass this message.